guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, me and drakemoto25 are going to be doing a Mega Man 11 podcast. Now, this is my...
sure about that?
And, this is my favorite, classic Mega Man game, so, very exciting.
And he's wrong.
How dare you? How dare you? Now, where's the Green Goblin, for real, for real?
So we're gonna start off with the story?
Yeah, but really quickly, I want to talk about something else involving this game.
You started off?
So, this game is, isn't the best-selling Mega Man Classic Series game?
Yep. With Mega Man 2 coming in really close. Well, just kidding, really close, I mean really far. Mega Man 2 only sold like 2 million.
So
Mega Man 11 sold like 12 million.
So this is the best-selling Mega Man game, or the second,
or... probably gonna be the best-selling Mega Man game ever.
No. Which I am very happy about, but when it first came out, it sold a lot, but it got, returned a lot, I've heard. Because it was really hard.
Peeps didn't like it.
Yeah, they didn't like it because it was really hard, which is bullshit.
And that's saying a lot because I think I mentioned this in the Mega Man 3 podcast, but I have just beaten Mega Man 11 like maybe 2 weeks ago. So not only is that good for me because now I know exactly what I'm talking about because I just experienced it, but also, you know, I'm better than Josh, and he knows that. But do you agree?
In Mega Man 11 terms, no.
Okay, let me explain something. You're right in Mega Man 11 terms. You are so much better. But that's saying a lot, because I speedrun Mega Man games.
And I'm not really
I had so much trouble with this one.
After you do superhero mode for like the second time, it's not really that hard, but...
Yeah. So are we gonna start off with the story now, or?
One more thing, I just want to flex on you really quickly.
Oh my god.
And say that I've beaten this game, like, I think 5 times.
Oh my god! Nobody gives a shit!
2 times on superhero mode and 2 times on the regular difficulty.
Yep.
So.
Wanna know something I've noticed?
Huh.
I never even told you this, but a few days ago I beat it on superhero mode.
Nice.
Dude, superhero mode is easier than normal playthrough.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is.
It's mainly because you've already done everything and you...
No.
Yep.
I feel like, even with the bosses, I felt like they were dying quicker.
I don't know, honestly.
And you cannot give me a solid argument saying that normal is easier than superhero.
Oh yeah, and also, one more flex really quickly.
Oh my god!
I beat the, final boss without taking damage.
Yep.
So you only just get good.
Excuse me? I've literally no damaged Bustered only every single boss up until 11. Do not tell me to get good.
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the people who returned this game.
Oh.
Well,
I'm also talking to you.
Alright, anyway, now we can go on to story.
Yeah, okay, so story. When Dr. Light and Dr. Wily were freshmen in high school, they were taught in their class of robotics. And Dr. Light has been working on a project. I think that's what it is. And then Dr. Wily made something called the Speed and Double Gear system. The Speed Gear makes Mega Man faster than literally everything in the game, and the Gear system, the Gear system, yeah, I think, all of your attacks 10,000 times harder. Now you might be like,
damage
well, I mean,
gear.
Yeah, and you might be like, well, I mean, damage, or the damage you inflict on enemies doubles, but here's the thing, is that their intentions weren't to fight with robots, their intentions was to make the world easier to live in.
And Dr. Wily just wanted to see robots go fighty.
No, that's until Dr. Light got all the credit and was like, Albert, stop this. And then he's like, you can't stop me, bitch. And so, then all of that stuff happens. Like all of the times he's been defeated up to Mega Man 10, and he's like, oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot I made that in my freshman year. And then he pulls out the double gear and speed gear system, and then he just uses it to take over the world when Dr. Light makes more robots. So, now Mega Man has to go fight the Robot Masters with their brand new double gear system abilities, and go fight the guys. That's the story. Yay.
Yep.
Next thing?
Yeah, now we move on to Robot Masters.
Robot Masters. So we both start on Blockman,
But, hang on.
Yeah?
Hang on, I gotta check something really quickly.
I'm hanging on something.
Give me 1 second, mate.
1 second, mate.
Matey, give me a second.
Sucking what? Anyways.
Hang on.
I love saying anyways to you because whenever you say something sus, I'm always like, anyways. I'm always like, shut up. Anyways. What?
Shut the
what?
Yeah, never mind, I forgot.
Thanks for wasting time.
So yeah, we're on to Robot Masters, and for some reason we start with Blockman, even though he's one of the hardest.
Everybody starts at Blockman.
For some damn reason.
Wanna know what I figured out?
On my superhero playthroughs, I started on a Bounce Man.
Wanna know why I think that people make the boss fights hard?
Why?
I don't think anybody uses the double gear system in Blockman's battle.
Yeah, I used to not do it, but once I actually did it on my superhero mode, it became a lot easier, but still kind of hard.
Exactly. It wasn't that bad. For me, it wasn't that bad, but
still pretty hard on that first time.
The first time when you didn't even know the double gear system existed, because you just skipped the cutscenes,
yeah,
that's when it was hard. But then you learn about it, and then you're like, oh hey, he was there and now he's not.
So yeah, after that, then we move on to Acid Man, who is my favorite Robot Master from this game.
Yup. And the easiest one in my opinion.
Yeah, most definitely the easiest.
And dude, here's the thing, I used the double gear, buster for Blockman, right?
Yeah.
I didn't even know double gear affected the enemies on my, very first playthrough. Yeah. Not like the one I did a few weeks ago. I used to play this game with a few friends, right?
Yeah.
Until I lost contact with them. And so, I played with them. Of course I played with them, damn it. But I played with them on Mega Man 11, and I used the double gear system at first, and then I was like, I wonder what the black would do with this system. And then I figured out Mega Man's true potential.
So yeah, but Acid Man is, so we go from him to, I don't go to Impact Man, even though that's his weakness.
Yeah, at first I didn't even know it was Impact Man's weakness. I
went to Bounce Man after this. because he's just
Yeah.
overall not that hard.
And then I went to Fuse Man after.
Yup.
And here's the best part about going to Fuse Man with Walkman's weapon. You actually use Bounce Man's weapon. If you use the double gear system, it spawns like 3 times the amount of bouncing balls across the screen. There's like 6 or 8 of them on the screen.
Yeah.
So he's like, it doesn't make sense why that's his weakness. Like, it's usually supposed to be like, it makes sense. Like, the ice puts out the fire, right?
Won't fire just melt the ice?
And then it turns into water and destroys the fire.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So we go from him to, Tundra Man.
Yeah, Tundra Man.
Yeah.
Tundra Man.
The little dancing guy.
Yeah. I just use the speed gear and that's it.
Yeah. And then we have, a Torch Man, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Honestly, he's probably like the 3rd hardest robot master in this game for me.
Oh, Flame Man?
Torch Man.
Or Torch Man?
Yeah.
God, I have power guy syndrome.
Yeah, so we go from him, then I went to, Dynamo Man? No, not Dynamo Man.
Dynamo Man! Yeah, we're playing Mega Man and Base now!
Yeah, I go from him to,
Impact.
Boom Boom Man.
Oh, to Blast Man.
Yeah, Blast
But we never went to Impact Man, did we?
Nope, not yet. I saved him for last.
Same.
So yeah,
I wanna mention something really quick. Dude, Torchman's stage is so bad.
It's not bad. I actually like it. It's one of my favorites.
I like it as well, but the place with that massive, what is it called?
The flame wall?
Oh my god. That was so bad.
On the first playthrough, that was hell.
Dude, I couldn't. It literally is. It's fire.
Did you know that if you use Tundra Man's weapon, you can freeze it?
You freeze it. But you're just like with Flash Man, with Quick Man, you're using the boss's weakness in the stage, and after that, there's no weapon pickups. You better hope that you kill an enemy and there's pickups.
Yeah.
Or else you're screwed.
Also, the double gear system came in clutch on that fire part.
Oh my god.
Without the double gear system, this would be the hardest Mega Man game ever made, no
Wanna know
doubt.
something funny?
Yeah?
I completely forgot about the double gear system, and I also wanted to give myself a challenge. I did it without the double gear system.
Nice, not even I've done that yet.
That's the real superhero mode.
Yeah, but on that first playthrough, the firewall is hell.
So
After,
bad.
though, it gets a bit easier because you know what you're doing.
Yeah, but still, the second one is where I had all the problems.
Yeah, second one is where it got hard. Like Hard Man. Yeah.
I'm not going to your house and kill you.
Anyway, so now we're on to, weapons.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and, Mega Man changes his appearances with the weapons in this game.
Yeah, I was about to say, of course he does. He does in every game. But what you mean is, like, he actually suits up as the Robot Master.
He goes for Halloween.
And I said this when I was first starting to hang out with Josh. I absolutely hate it.
I like it.
It breaks up the gimmick. I don't like it.
Honestly,
it breaks
I like
everything that Mega Man is up to par with.
I like it, to be honest.
Because when you kill enemies, it's always like, I wonder what color I'm going to be. Because in some games, they don't show you what color you turn into.
I will admit, though, that some of them look goofy as hell.
Metal Blade, I'm looking at you real hard.
Like, those
like
suits, the suits in this game, some of them look real goofy.
Like, whose?
The main ones that look like laugh
Shit.
out loud is, Spark Man.
Fuse Man?
Fuse Man.
Nah, that one's cool.
That one's cool? Boy has two radio towers on his head.
You mean fuse breakers? That's sick.
I'm talking about his costume.
I know.
How is it sick?
Because he has two Tesla tower things on his head.
Are we looking at the same thing right here?
Okay, that's the thing. That's the mini version of him. Like, the weapon get screen, like, right after you kill Fuse Man, that's cool, because he's the same size. Or he's the right size for it to look good.
Oh, yeah, like the little image that plays after, all of them look good in that, but when you're actually in-game and look at them, they look like shit.
Yeah.
All the weapon costumes look good on the weapon get screen, but once you actually start playing as them, it looks like a doo-doo.
Actually, let's do this really quick. I know this is unrelated, but we have enough time for it. I think we do. What's the weirdest, or what's the stupidest costume from every Mega Man game, or every, like, the worst color and stuff?
We don't got time. We could do that in a different video.
No, because that's only gonna be like a few minutes.
So, we'll do that in the next one.
Let's just do it really quick.
No, we'll do that in the next one, because I got an idea that's more on topic for this video.
Fine, we'll have to spin the wheel to figure that one out, though.
Yeah, but, I got a different idea really quickly.
Yeah? You do?
We'll rank all the suits that are in this game, because that's more on topic.
Okay. I like that idea.
Yeah. So, like, say what's your least favorite to your favorite suit.
Favorite suit is Fuse Man's.
Damn, bro.
Well, actually, no, I'm gonna say Tundra Man's.
Yeah, that one's a bit better. I like the purple on the suit.
I just like because it has those cool colors.
Yeah.
Or it has the cold colors.
And what's your least favorite suit in this game?
Torch Man's.
That one looks good.
He has, like, this weird thing on his head.
No way.
It's too big for him.
No way you're talking about weird thing on his head when Fuse Man is right there.
We're talking about sprites. Or not in-game. We're talking about, like, the stage select sprites.
What?
Or not stage select. The weapon get sprites.
Oh, the weapon gets sprites. Okay.
We're not talking about...
Still, I like Torchman's thing. It looks really cool.
Which one's yours? It might give me a better idea.
Alright, so what's your list overall, like, ranking all of them?
I don't know. I don't have it written down on a piece of paper.
Damn, alright, so I'll do it then.
Also, I haven't looked at it, and I haven't looked at the suits in the past few weeks, dude.
Fair. So,
I don't remember them all.
I'll rank them, I guess. My least favorite suit in this game is, least favorite suit in this game is probably Dynamo Man's. He looks like an, I don't know, animal.
Yep. Not Dynamo Man.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid. The Boom Boom
Man. Bass lover.
The Boom Boom guy.
Are you getting confused with Dynamo Man? I would think you'd get him confused with Fuse Man.
Oh no, bro. But yeah, he has my least favorite costume. And my favorite costume is Acid Man's.
Wait, who's your favorite again?
Favorite costume?
Or who's your least favorite?
Least favorite costume?
Yeah.
Boom Boom Man.
Oh, Blast Man's. Here's the thing. I don't hate it. It's just too generic.
Yeah, it looks... the headpiece looks like a costume, like a full-on animal costume.
Furry.
And my favorite is Acid Man's.
Okay, that's fair. I'll say that's fair, just so you don't kill me.
Mainly because it looks good on the weapon get screen and in actual game, unlike most of the others.
That's fair. I would almost want to say that Acid Man's is the best.
Yeah, I'm totally not biased.
He's my second favorite, I'll say that. And then Bounce my third.
My second favorite would probably be Torchman's weapon thing costume.
You think?
Alright, anyway, now let's actually talk about the weapons.
Yeah.
So, stupid ass costumes.
Yep.
Alright, so, Blockman's weapon.
Blockman, ooh, that is hard. Just like Hardman. Anyways, Block Boy.
Yeah, Block Dropper it's alright.
It's the worst weapon.
No, it is not the worst.
Why do you say that? I barely ever used it in the game.
Trust me, you barely used it, but it's not as bad as other weapons.
Okay, which one's the worst then?
Worst one, honestly, it would have to be Acid Man's. It's a shield weapon, but it only takes one hit.
It's a shield weapon that can barely take any hits.
Yeah, it takes one hit. Sure, you can shoot it, but it has an arcing effect, which it sucks.
And want to know something else that
it's
really
like
sucks?
Junkman's shield, but
when I was
worse.
on the vertical scrolling part of Dr. Wily Stage 1,
yeah.
I kept using Acid Shield, right?
Yeah.
What is it called?
Acid Barrier.
Yeah, Acid Barrier. And it kept deactivating, and it made me want to rip the skin off my damn body. Like, stay on for like 2 seconds more, like, damn it. And whenever I tried to reactivate it, it has like a 2-second cooldown to reactivate. That is way too long!
Anyway, so, yeah, Acid Man's, now we move on to, Bounce Man's weapon, the balls.
Really good, actually.
Yeah, I wouldn't say
you go to double gear system and you spam them like it's going to kill everything on screen.
I wouldn't say it's really good, but it's alright.
It is really good. Let me explain why I really play. Use the double gear system with it and just spam everything you can at every enemy in the entire room, or just aimlessly shoot it with the double gear system, and it will clear the whole screen pretty much.
I would say it's a bit above mid-tier.
Wow, you're not giving it enough credit.
Anyway, before you tag me by a stake for that, Fuse Man's weapon.
Fuse Man's.
I thought it was good, especially in that part on Wily Stage 1 or 2, where those things are, like you're on the pillars, right?
Yeah.
And the gunner things are, like, right beneath you.
Yeah.
And it, the weapon follows, it attaches to walls and follows down, so you use it to get those before they shoot you.
Yeah, that was cool, yeah.
You have no idea what I'm talking about, I assume.
Say it again?
The part where you're jumping from pillar to pillar while the guns are attached to them and you have to use the weapon to destroy them.
In what stage?
Wily Stage 1.
I think I recall that.
Well, anyway, I like Fuse Man's weapon.
Yeah.
Even though the suit is goofy as hell, I like the weapon.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's where I used it as well.
Yeah. I also used it in a few more sections, like the weakness, and also,
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm just playing some Castlevania Wii. Wait.
Anyway, Tundra Man's weapon.
Tundra Man. The huge pillar.
Yeah, I don't really like it. The range is too short. If it made a bigger hurricane around you, then I would like it, but it's just too reserved.
Wanna know what I think would have been good?
What?
when you use the double gear system, I wish it was a screen nuke.
Just
What?
one shot's Torchman. Just nukes him.
That would be a good idea. You throw metal blades at Metal Man, he's dead.
Just nukes Torchman.
Well, I mean, you throw metal blades at Metal Man and he's dead. So, that wouldn't be too far off from a good idea.
Do you know how I wish it was used?
What?
I wish it was like the first special ability in Cuphead where it shoots sideways.
Yeah.
Like, where he like shoots out his, whatever mystery substance is in his head sideways.
Oh, the special arc one.
Yeah, I wish it was like that.
Yeah. There were a lot of obstacles above your head, though, right? So.
Yeah. Anyway, then we go to Torchman's weapon, which I forget.
It's the fire dragon thing.
Yeah, I forget how it works.
That goes on an arc. You shoot it, and it goes on, like, this kind of arc.
Oh, yeah, the thing that I never used.
Exactly, that's what I was about to say. Blockman's is the second worst, though.
Nah, Blockman's is...
Actually, then it's Fuse. Fuse also really sucks.
Fuse? We just talked about how it's good.
In Wily 1.
I just like it. It's good for clearing out a room because it attaches to the walls and just clears out everything in your path.
Yeah, but not a lot of things are glued to the frickin' wall, dude.
Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, yeah, Dynamo Man's weapon. This one's pretty alright.
I swear to God, you call him Dynamo Man one more time.
Oh my god. Blast Man's weapon is pretty alright.
It doesn't even look like Dynamo Man!
I get it confused, because Dynamo is another type of bomb. Or... I don't fucking know, man. Let's just talk about the weapon.
Okay.
So, Blast Man's weapon, it's pretty alright.
Yeah.
I only used it on Blockman, though.
Yeah.
And a bit on the final Wily fight.
Yeah, the first phase.
Yeah. And then, the final one, and one of the best in this game, in my opinion, is, Impact, Man's weapon.
Pile Driver?
Oh, yeah, I love it. That's what I use on the final Wily boss. You know when you break down his legs and he comes to the ground? You just spam him with that, and then you immediately go to the, Wily capsule.
Like, that's broken, though.
I honestly really like this weapon.
Wanna know what balances it out?
What?
Impact Man is the hardest Robot Master.
Second.
I'm setting down my bets on that one.
Second hardest.
Hardest. Who do you think was harder?
Blockman. This man is a menace.
Yeah, but that's because you didn't use the double gear system.
Yeah, I'm talking about first playthrough, but yeah. If we're talking about other playthroughs, then it would go Impact Man, Impact Man, Torchman, and then Blockman.
I'm going Impact Man as the hardest.
Yeah, Impact Man, hardest Robot Master in the game.
And so, with that...
Also, in Wily Stage 2, I think, where the guy's chasing you, like the big fat robot, that takes up like half of the screen.
Oh god, I hate that freaking sequence.
Yeah, you know how these little pillar guys get in your way?
Yeah.
You can two-shot them with this weapon.
With Pile Driver?
Yeah, you just use it, you destroy the crystal in the mouth, and then you just destroy the eye, dead. 2 shots.
Oh wait, I forgot to say what I was gonna say. But, wanna know what balances the fact that, Impact Man is the hardest?
What?
You get the best weapon in the whole game. It's the best weapon. I think it does like 5 damage per Pile Driver.
Yeah, best weapon. Best weapon in the game, definitely.
It doesn't get a ton of use, but hell on earth it's so powerful.
It's so fun to use also, just seeing Mega Man, like, absolutely destroy these guys with a makeshift knife.
Now, I'm gonna say this really quickly. I never really experimented with the weapons, just on how some of the weapons just were not fit for some of the levels.
Nah, I use them a lot with experimentation.
Yeah, but that's because you played it before. I didn't play it.
Especially with the bad weapons, like the Flame Man's weapon. I found out that you can use it when enemies are, like, down somewhere.
Yeah, I might replay it another time, and then I'll experiment with the weapons.
It's just kind of like 5 in a way, where people say the weapons are shit, but they're somewhat good, and they're really good with experimentation.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just about to say.
People
just don't know.
So yeah, we talked about weapons for way too long. Time to go into stages and music.
Music is...
Overall,
want to know what I always envisioned? I always felt like music I always felt like Wily Stage 1 always felt like a revamped version of something you'd hear in Starbucks. Or some of the songs in the soundtrack sound like something you'd hear when you walk into Starbucks. Just because it has that modern feeling, I think.
Yeah, honestly, music overall, it's pretty mid.
Yeah.
My favorite track in the game was probably the Acid Man boss fight music.
Yeah.
I'll search it up so the audience can get a little taste.
Eat our delicacies.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I just played the audio sample, bro. This music...
Wait, you can't hear my Castlevania music, right?
Nope.
Good.
But, bro, the song goes so hard.
I know, just like Hard Man.
It's overall, like, actually one of my favorite Mega Man songs.
Actually, let me correct myself. It is not like Hard Man's. Hard Man's suck.
Yeah, honestly, it's in my top 5 Mega Man songs.
Oh! Actually, I'll agree with you there.
Like, honestly, it's so good.
The start of the music, I like how it goes do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
And all the little, like, bubble effects as well, just brings it all together as a really good song.
I can't blame you for saying that.
Honestly, bro, like, in a sea of overall mid songs, this is holy. Like,
it's also an overlooked song. People don't seem to like it.
Yeah, I just overall don't see people talking about anything, like, related to Acid Man. Like, his design, his weapon, his stage, his music. No one talks about it.
Which is a shame, because it's really good.
Yeah, bro, this music slaps.
It slaps.
Like,
just
honestly, it slaps harder than Hard Man. That was a good one. Come on.
That one slapped really hard like Hard Man.
Oh, you took my joke.
Anyway,
so, now stages.
Yeah, anyways, you bozo.
I'll just, Bounce Man stage, hard.
Like Hard Man.
I'm not gonna make a Hard Man joke about it, it's just hard.
What?
Bounce Man stage, it's just overall hard as shit.
The places where I died was that stupid frog-ass thing.
And it's, like, the stages in this game go on for way longer, But I feel that's most relevant, like, I most feel like they go on for long in Impact Man and Bounce Man stage.
Man, that's the biggest word I've ever heard you say.
Honestly, they feel so dragged out. The other ones feel goodly balanced, because they're overall fun all the way through, but these stages, they're just way too dragged out.
You stole exactly, like, what I would have wanted to say. Thank you for because I would not have.
The good stages in this game, in my opinion, are Torchman's, even though it's hard.
That's okay.
Acid Man's, I love the acid aesthetic and all the different enemy types. And the acid water, where if you don't stop the guys from shooting the acid into it, it will slowly turn into deadly.
Which, that doesn't really make sense, because I love chemistry and stuff. That just doesn't make sense.
I still like it. But,
it bugs me.
So yeah, so Torchman, Acid Man's, and yeah, that's the only two stages I like.
Really?
Blockman's feels a bit too basic.
It also just didn't fit his theme.
I mean, it was made up of a lot of blocks.
He's based around blocks, not around a freaking temple.
Yeah, and also, the mini-boss has nothing to do with Blockman. It's just like this guy spinning around.
Spinning around?
You know the stack guy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fits nothing with Blockman, unlike some other mini-bosses.
Which I was just saying, nothing in the stage fits Blockman's theme at all.
Yeah, it's also just all just feels like it's one continuous color, which, it's all like this turquoise color, and
yeah, and it just gets, turquoise is my favorite color, but
it gets old after an entire stage full of it.
Yeah.
Like there's almost no other colors.
I might say green is one of my favorite colors, like you did.
It's my favorite color, green.
I know.
Yeah, so yeah, Fuse Man stage. It's alright.
Yeah.
For some reason, like absolutely no reason at all, it reminds me of Time Man stage, even though they're nothing alike.
No, I can see that connection as well.
They both feel a lot more narrow than other stages.
I also just don't understand that either.
Yeah.
But I can relate to that as well.
They just feel more narrow.
Yeah.
Like, other stages, this might sound weird even though there's only one direction to go, but they feel more open. Than Fuse Man stage.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's hard to describe, but like
Hardman. His thickness is so hard to describe.
Anyway, Blast Man stage. This one has a fun gimmick.
It has a fun gimmick, but after a while, I just started to say, you know what, I hate this now.
Yeah, I didn't hate it, but it was a good gimmick, but it got dragged out like Impact Man and Bounce Man's. Though the mini-boss in this stage is the best.
That's fair.
The mini-boss in this stage, the one with the guys in the rocket?
Yeah.
Yeah, best mini-boss.
That's fair.
And also Tundra Man stage. That one part where it's ice pillars and you gotta jump in between them? That took me like so many attempts my first time.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, that part was so hard, especially one jump.
That's fair.
When I finally beat it on my first try, I was so happy.
That went hard like Hardman.
Anyway. So yeah, now we're on to Wily stages.
Wanna know what, actually, just before that, wanna know what released yesterday?
Woof.
Or actually, wanna know what released 2 days ago?
Woof.
Completely unrelated, but guess what released 2 days ago?
Oh.
Five Nights at Freddy's
movie. I can't wait to go see it.
Dude, oh my god, I just watched it last night.
Don't spoil.
I won't, but holy shit.
I'm waiting to go see it in theaters.
It is so good.
Hang on, I'm gonna pull someone up here.
Once you see what happens, you will be screaming with happiness that they included some of the things they did.
Hang on. Searching up it on, yeah, critics don't like this movie.
It's so good, though.
And then again, were critics ever right?
Yeah. Critics are pretty much never right.
The critic rating is a 25 bad%, like a rotten.
Holy crap.
And an audience score is 89 on the good scale.
That's pretty good.
So yeah, audiences like this movie a lot, and critics hate it.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, I don't think any of those critics ever played the games.
Or know the lore.
Yeah. But hey, that's just a theory.
I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah?
Can I tell you one thing?
Yeah.
Pat in the movie. And not only that, he
Don't
also
spoil anything else.
Alright. He also just says it's just a theory.
No.
In one of...
Okay, enough spoilers for the audience and me. Let's get back on topic.
Yeah.
So, Wily stages.
What?
Wily stages.
Yeah.
I like Wily stage 1.
I do not.
I like it, honestly.
It's too long and too repetitive.
I didn't really feel like that on this one.
Well, of course you didn't. You're weird, just like me.
I thought it was fun.
That's fair.
But, yeah, Wily Stage 2 is alright. It's the one with the big guy.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's mid.
I'll even say now, I know I was shitting on it, but it wasn't a hard section. It just annoyed me a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I forget the third one.
Robot rematches.
Oh, yeah, the robot rematches. For some reason, some of them felt easier and some of them felt way harder. Like, for example, Blockman felt way harder. Like, oh.
Yeah.
For some reason, he felt way harder. Same with Torchman. And then some felt easier. Like, Acid Man was even easier somehow.
I think it's because they changed the room size, I think.
And also, they made Impact Man way easier.
How?
I don't know. It just felt a lot easier.
I can agree with that, but I'm still just trying to ponder how.
And people like Tundra Man and like Fuse Man stayed the same difficulty, but like...
Pretty much.
Man, it's weird to describe some of these things.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, yeah, I guess all we got left is Wily bosses.
Yep.
Yellow Devil rematch. This is honestly my favorite Yellow Devil.
No.
Not my favorite devil, but Yellow Devil.
Okay, that's fair.
Cause, he has so much more variation. The other two was just dodge blocks. This one is dodge blocks and destroy his mini versions.
Yeah.
He has a lot more variation.
Like my favorite devil.
Yeah, Yellow Devil, this is my favorite, but Devil overall, it's not.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But, yeah, second Wily boss was... I forgot.
Second Wily boss was that weird thing with that orange circle thing with the red little monster inside
Oh,
of
yeah,
it.
the little guy that's weak to, bounce ball.
Bouncing balls.
Yeah, the guy, yeah. He's pretty easy and forgettable.
Yeah, that's the thing. Some guys in this game are so easy, which makes them so forgettable.
Mainly like, this guy.
Challenge, so I'm gonna forget about him.
Yeah. Then we have the refights, which are just the same thing.
Yeah.
And finally, we have Wily Boss.
The Wily Boss.
The guy I beat with taking no damage.
That doesn't mean it's easy.
No, it's hard. It's harder than hard, man. Trust me.
I am not even exaggerating. When I played this game, right?
Yeah.
Mega Man 11. I was on the capsule, right?
Yeah.
I was at 1 health.
Do you know what I had to do on my first playthrough?
I was at 1 bar.
Do you know what I had to do on my first playthrough?
What?
I had to grind for like an hour or something on Blockman stage, getting bolts after bolts after bolts.
Yeah.
Also, funny fact, there are no bolts in superhero mode.
Yeah, there isn't?
No.
Yeah, because there's no shop.
There is a shop, it's just you can't buy it.
You can't buy anything.
The only bolts that are still here are the tiny bolts you get from destroying enemies.
That's stupid.
Well, it makes it harder, because it is supposed to be the hardest one.
Even though it's still easier.
It's not easier, I would say.
Easier.
It's only easier because, well, for me it was only easier because I learned all the patterns and stuff by that point.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, the Wily Boss, final one, it's hard as shit, but it's possible.
Somehow.
Yeah, I don't know how, but hey, and your boy did with taking no damage. I was ready to rip my hair after that, but...
Yep.
So yeah, anything else you have to add to this?
No. I don't think.
I don't.
You don't have anything to add, do you?
I mean... Oh yeah, the Twitter bird is way worse than this one.
Twitter bird?
Yeah. What's his name again? Beat.
Oh,
the Twitter bird.
What the hell are you going on about?
I am cooking over here, man.
You are? Is it hot?
Anyway, yeah, Beat is after, like, Mega Man 6, he just went downhill, Beat did.
Even Mega Man 6, you couldn't even use him against bosses.
Yeah, like, no, after 5, he just got way worse.
Well, I mean, that sucks, because that's the only game that he was really good in.
Yeah, like...
Because he didn't exist in 4.
Yeah, and, Rush in this game, he's alright.
Yep.
And, Eddie, he's good.
I never even encountered Eddie.
You buy him in the shop.
I bought him in the shop, and nothing happened.
You use him.
How do you use him?
You go into your weapon thing and you select him and he appears and gives you items.
Oh. I never even activated him then.
He's like, that Rush thing from Mega Man 8 where he appears over you and drops items on you.
Oh. Well, I never even noticed he was in the game. I just bought him because I thought it... I bought him because I thought all it did was... what is it called? All I thought it did was,
make it so he would appear?
Yeah.
Also, Auto has a lot of upgrades here.
Yup. Too many.
Honestly, I used quite a few of them as well.
Yeah.
Like, you can have multiple selected at a time.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yep.
Especially the ones where it lets you get more Beat and Eddie and more E-Tanks.
Yeah.
And also, when you go to the Wily stages, the price increases for everything.
It does?
Yeah. Eddie used to be 15, and he goes up to like 30 or something.
God. That's horrible.
Yeah, E-tanks go from like, I think 50 or 30 or something, I don't know, to 100.
Really?
Yup.
Huh.
So yeah, what's your overall thoughts on this game?
Like, rating it out of 10?
Yep, out of 10.
8.
Okay, fair. I would have to rate it a 9.5.
Really? That's
Yeah.
real hot.
Yeah, like I said, it's my favorite classic series Mega Man game.
Really?
Yep.
Oh
But
my
it's not
god.
my... I told you this, bro.
I know.
You always sound so shocked when I tell you again.
I know.
You always sound so flabbergasted. You're like, what? No,
I'm
dude!
flabbergasted.
Anyway, so, yeah, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, go watch the other ones right now.
Yep.
And,
Right now, or up your
yeah.
house.
I'll see you guys in the next video, and, yeah, bye.
See you guys.
Oh yeah, crack is pretty good, by the way.